Hello students, in this video I am going to show you how to take out the reading in PN junction diode. Okay, now so we calculated, so what is the one line value in voltmeter, and we calculated here in one line value in ammeter. So all the operators are not same. Sometimes the divisions is different we have. So here 10 divisions. Now I have taken forward bias. Suppose I will take out, I will go for here 1.5 volts. Okay, knob I will take out for the 1.5. Similarly, forward bias I am going to take out, ammeter I am going to take out 25 milliammeter is enough. Okay, so it is in milliammeter. So he is written here the milliammeter, then it's working as a milliammeter. So what is the 25? 25 means, so we have here 250 divided by 10, you will get here 25 milliammeter. Similarly, we have 1.5 volts we have. Okay, we have here both the scales we have. In some voltmeters we don't have any both the scales. Suppose you have up to 15 we have divided by 10, but we have here both the scales we have 1.5 scale also we have. So that scale we are going to take out here. Okay, so 10 lines value is 0.25. So one line value is how much? 0.25 divided by 10. So you will get one line value is 0.25. One line value is 0.25. Here you have to write down in the experiment. So one line value is how much in voltmeter? So one line value is 0.25. Correct or not? One line value is 0.25 we got. Similarly for ammeter I will go for these 10 lines. Difference is you have 50. So now 10 lines value is 50. One line value is how much? Cross verification, cross multiplication you do it. 50 by 10 means 5 you have. 5 is for 250 scale. What do you need? 25 scale. Divided by 10, once again you will do it. Okay, now I have to write here in forward bias. So ammeter we have 5 divided by 10 means 0.25 is the one line value. One line value is 0.5 sorry. 0.5 is the one line value for ammeter. So similarly for forward bias we are taking here. So 1.5 is the 0.25 is the one line value for the voltmeter. So I'll start the experiment. I'll do, already I have shown in one last video, so how to connect these connections. Okay, so the center the IN4007 diode I have to take out the reading. For this one I will take out the diode. Different diodes we have, so any one diode and one resistance we will take out. I will take for IN4007, and similarly for 1 kilo ohms I have take out the reading, and everything is connected here. I'll show you, I'm showing here. Now I will take the reading. I'm going to switch on the power. Okay, it is indicating, it's glowing means it's switch on the power. How you will be going to change this knob, I means in the voltmeter variation you will get, see, along with that ammeter also you will get some variation. So how you will get when I'm going to change the voltmeter versus ammeters. Okay, so shall we go for table as well as we'll go for the graph. When I'm trying to increase the voltage, the current value is 0, 0, 0, it will going to maintain, and suddenly it will going to increase like this. Correct or not? Now what you have on the table? Voltage versus current you have to measure. Okay, every two lines of voltmeter. So I am going to measure the current. Every two lines means can I write it here 2 and 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12. So manually I am going to increasing here the value. Okay, 16, 18, 19. 18 after the 20, 22, 24, like that I am going to increase. So this is the line number. Correct or lines? One line value is how much? The voltmeter we have taken here. One line value is 0.25. So okay, 2 into 0.25. 2 into 0.25 will do it. Okay, 4 into 0.25 will do it. 6 into 0.25 will do it. Means all the lines we multiply with that value, one line value. Then you will get the particular voltage, how much current you will get, that you have to check out. That is called VI characteristics we are studying. Correct or not? VI characteristics we are studying. So slowly I will do it, and you will observe this thing and you learn this experiment. Okay, clear? Now slowly I am going to increase two lines. So how you are going to increase? By using this knob I am going to increase. See, slowly I am going to increase. I'll show you. When I am going to increase my hand here, and you will get two lines are increment. Two lines slowly I am going to increment. I am going to increase slowly. Okay, it's going very fast. Slowly you have to increase exactly 90 degrees. It's indicating second line. So what is the value of current? What is the value of the current is 0. So can I place here for second line means 2 into 0 to 5, that value what you are getting, current value is 0 you are getting. Current value is 0 you are getting. Slowly I'll go for another line also. Another line means other two lines. So slowly I'm going to increase, it will come to fourth line. Okay, slowly I'm going to increase, this is come to fourth line. So it's going very fast. Slowly you do it. Fourth line, what is the current value? Fourth line, it's a 0 only. So can I write it here 0? Okay, now the slowly I'm going to increase here using the knob. I'm going to increase this knob. Then you will get here, I'll go for the sixth line, correct or not? So can I go for the sixth line? Okay, I'll zoom it here and I'll show you here. Okay, so it's the sixth line. I'll go for slowly you'll move it, and go for here sixth line. It's that line, and your mirror will going to show exact image. Now this is the sixth line exactly. Now the sixth line, so what is the current value? Is a 0 only. You can write here 0. Okay, continuously you are getting 0 like this. Okay, I have shown you graph. The particular voltage you will get here, so 0. When can I go for the next two lines? Means it's eighth line. Okay, eighth line also the current value is 0 only. Eighth line also it is a eighth line. Eighth line means you will multiply with this value. Don't take out the graph. Lines graph you are taking. Don't take out line graph. Means so on the x-axis you are placing lines. Don't place out lines. You multiply with value, and the total value you have to place out on the x-axis. Correct or not? Voltmeter. And current on y-axis. Now slowly I am increasing 0 only you will get. Now I will go for 10th line. Okay, slowly I am increasing 10th line. Okay, it is now exactly 10th line, even though it shows 0 value. It shows 0 value. Okay, 10th line also it's a 0 value. Now I will go for 12th line. 12th line I will go for that. So slowly I am increasing 12th line. It's 11th. Yeah, it's 12th. Even though it's a 0. Even though it's a 0. 0 is the value. Next 14th line I am going for that. 14th line I'll take out 14th line. Yes, it's a 14th line. What is the current value? Current value is 0. Oh, no, continuously you will get current value is 0. Next I will go for 16th line. Slowly I'll keep it 16th line. Yeah, I'll be going to take out 16th line. It's a 0 only. Okay, I'll check out at but what value will go into 0. So actually we have to take out, no need to take out, it's all the particular value it's going to 0, means up to 18th line it's 0 0 0 0 only. First you check out a particular value, we are getting 0. After that changes you are getting, no, there from there you have to take out the value. So 1 1 1 line you take out, then definitely you will get good values you will get and good graph you will get here. I'll show you that how you are going to take out. Okay, don't worry about this. Okay, now 20th line I have placed here. 20th line. So even though 0 only you are getting. Okay, now I have to take out 20th line, even though 0 you are get. Now I'll change here 22 line. Slowly I'm changing the 22 line. Slowly I'm increasing like this. Right, there is a movement. Now you are getting. Okay, it's changed to exactly 90 degrees. You have to see here, from here you are going to see in between second and first line. Now 90 degree you are going to see here. Then exactly now first line. Okay, now first line at 24th 22. So okay, 22 1 into first line. One line value is what is the value you are getting? Ammeter. In ammeter one line value is 0.5. Correct or not? Now can I take out? Can I write it here? 0.5. So 1 into 0.5 means 0.5 only you are getting value. Now I'll change to 24th line. I'll change to 24th line slowly. 24th line. See, rapidly current is changing. Correct or not? It is a fourth line. Fourth line. See here, fourth line. So first line to fourth line is changed. 0.5 you will get. 4 into 0.5. Correct or not? See, clearly I'm showing here fourth line at 24th line. Can I take out here 26th line? Can I write it here 26th line? Yes, I'll write it here 26th line. At 26th line, So okay, what you are getting value. So at 26th line, I'll take out slowly. I'm increasing. This is 25th one. Okay, I'll go for 26th line. I reached here now. 26th line. Okay, this is your 26th line. 26th line. Okay. Okay, there is a which line here? I'll go for 10th. This 50 indicating 10th line. Correct or not? 11th, 12th line. Okay. Now it is changed to 12 into what is the one line value? 0.5 is the one line value. Next I will go for 28th line. Slowly I am changing 28th line. 28th line I am changing that. Slowly I am going to move and I will get here 28th line. Okay, 28th line I am trying to change, but knob is completed. There is no movement on the knob, means okay, at 27 and 28th line in between you have. Can I consider 27th line? Okay, 27th line, what is the value you got? This is your 10, 20, correct or not? This is up to 10 lines you have, 20 lines you have, 25 lines, 26th and 27th line in between you have. Means you consider as a back 26th line. Okay, now can I write it here 26 okay into 0.5. That's it. So knob is completed. Okay, there is no voltmeter changes you are getting, there is no ammeter changes you are getting, means so you are getting up to 28th line you are getting the value. Okay, 28th line. Now it is a 28th line only, it is not 28th value. Now I have to multiply here 0.25, 0.25, correct or not? So now I will do it here, multiply, then I am writing the total value. Okay, so using the eraser I am going to erase all the values, and by using, so total value I have to place out here, total value I have to place out here. Otherwise what the students are doing, they're taking the graph for the lines, otherwise 0.25, 0.25 they are taking that. Okay, they are doing the, most of the students are doing the mistake, that's why. So keep it here, erase this value and keep it here 0.5, 4 into 0.5, that value you have to place out here. Similarly for 12 into 0.5, 26 into 0.5, that value you have to place out here. I'll show you, so I'll calculate and I'll show you that values. Now I calculated here the value. 2 into 0.25 is a 0.5, 4 into 0.25 is a 1. What is the meaning that 0.5 is increasing every time, 0.5 is increasing. Mean this total value is 0.5, this total value is 1, this is total value is 1.5, this total value is 2, this total value is 2.5. Now every time I am going to increase 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, and at last I am going to reach here 7 value, 6.57. Now so the current will going to start here at 5.5. 5.5 current will going to start here. At what is the value, current value? 1 into 0.5, 0.5, next 4 into 0.5, 2, and here 6, 13. Means can I take out graph roughly? Okay, I will take out here the graph, voltage versus current. Okay, so up to what value? Up to 5 we are not getting in 0, 5.5 we are getting the value 5. Means up to 5 you are not getting any 0, then it is the value is 5, correct? Suppose imagine this is the 5 value we are getting here. Okay, clear? So this is the 5 value you are getting, suppose. Now after that you are going to increase 6, 13, means suddenly we are going to increase like this graph. Suddenly we are going to increase the graph you are going to draw. Means on x-axis we are going to take out maximum value. What is the maximum value x-axis? 7. Means 0 to I will take out the graph here. Some 8 or 10 you take out, not a problem. Okay, every unit you will, every unit I am going to increase. Here 1, this is a 2, this is your 3 and 4, and like that 5, 6, 5 only, no, it will come here 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you are going to increase like this. You will take out the scale like that. Now up to current value up to maximum 13, means 0 to I will take out 15 is the scale. Okay, use your choice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up to 15 you take out. Then graph you will come here like this. Clear or not? Graph you will come like this you are getting. Now, so this is your, suddenly you are going to rise here the current. Suddenly we are going to rise here. Now you have to draw using the scale, you have to draw one line. So this particular value, what is the value you are getting? That is called cut in voltage. Cut in voltage we have to say, cut in voltage. Now, so you have to draw one tangent like this, it will going to touch only one point. See the circle I am taking. So when I am trying to draw here the circle, so it will going to touch only one point. That will going to tangent I'm drawing, only one point it will go and touch. Only one point it will go and touch. Similarly, when I'm trying to draw, so like that you got graph like this. Okay, clearly I'll show you here. You got graph like this, means it will going to touch only one point. It will pass from the only one point. This is the only one point it is going to pass. So you take out any 2 points above and below. I am taking this point. This is called current. Okay, this is you have to say I2. This is I am saying the I1, and this is we have to take out V2. This is you have to take out V1. Now, Ohm's law, we know that V equals to IR is the Ohm's law. R equals to V by I is the, can I write it here? Delta V by delta I. Delta V by delta I. Then I'll substitute here. Delta V means V2 minus V1. And when I'm going to take out I2 minus I1, delta I means, okay, V2 minus V1. Now, how you are getting V2 value? From here you are getting V2 value, V1 value. Here I2, I1 value. See that I2, I1 value you are taking. This is in milliammeters, correct or not? So this is in voltmeters. So milliammeter means downside it will come here 10 to the power of minus 3. You are going to multiply. Milli means 10 to the power of minus 3. That you are going to multiply. Then resistance you will get nearly below 50. You will get some 30, 40. You will get ohms. Resistance you will get. Less is the resistance, more is the current will going to passes inside this diode. Okay, correct or not? Now this is about the forward bias, and when I am going to connect the reverse bias. For reverse bias I am going to switch off the power supply, and I will interchange these diodes. That is enough. Suppose you are going to interchange this power supply, so voltmeter terminals also I have to interchange, and similarly for ammeter terminals also I have to interchange. So avoiding thus changing of these three interchanging to get confusion. So we will interchange only one diode terminals I am going to interchange. Okay. So now I'll keep it here in my hand, this thing, and I will going to interchange from here to here. Okay. Next I am going to place out here. Then it is in reverse bias. Simply I have to say it is in. No need to take out the connection out, and we have to just interchange these diode terminals. Then it says that it is a reverse bias. Now the scales I have to take out downside. It is a 250 mil microammeters. So the maximum value what you are getting in ammeter is, okay, what is the value? 250. So I'll concentrate here, 250 microammeter only. Same scale you have. What you have the outside and inside you have the same scale. No need to divide by 10 and anything, you don't do it. And one line value find out. So 10 lines value is 50, one line value is 5. Correct or not? Now here also voltmeter. So downside scale we are going to take out 15 volts. The maximum 15 scale we are going to take out. 15 scale you are going to take out. Okay. So now 10 lines value is 2.5. One line value is 0.25. Correct. So similarly once again I will switch on this thing, and I am going to increase two lines. Every two lines I am going to increase. Slowly I am going to increase. See here. Slowly I am going to increase 2 lines. I will place out and find out the current. When I am going to place here 2 lines, we have some current. We have some current in reverse bias. Means 2 lines means 2 into 0.25. Can I write here 2 lines I will take out in reverse bias, 2 into 0.25. So 0.25 we are getting here current value. Which line? This is your 8th line. 8th line. Now can I write here 8th line into one line value is 5. See, before in forward bias 0 0 0 0 0 we got, but here from starting point onwards the current started. For next 4th line I will go for that. 4th line. So now here 4th line and voltmeter I have to place out. Slowly I am going to place 4th line. See, I am placing here 4th line. So what is the current value? Okay, it is the 15th line. Okay, 4th line means 4 into 0.25, and this is 15th line. Sorry, 15 into 5 will get. Means when I am increasing the current, okay, when I am trying to increase the voltage, current value going to increases. Means your graph you will get like this. You will get like this. Okay, actually you have to get like this, and it will going to break down voltage you have to get actually. But our we have only up to 15 volts is the power supply, 0 to 15 volts. We cannot go for the longer distance. Suppose you take out a continuous reading, and somewhere here you are getting the breakdown voltage. At this situation you will get here breakdown voltage, a sudden wire. So I will tell you this why it's a breakdown will going to occur. In forward bias it is called cut-in voltage, where suddenly will going to rise. That point is called cut-in voltage. In reverse bias suddenly will going to rise in reverse that is called a breakdown voltage. This is called breakdown voltage. Breakdown voltage you will take out. Okay, so but here also you going to find out, if you want tangent you draw, then you find out similar way you are going to find out the reverse resistance also you are going to find out. Okay, means up to 15 volts we have the our scale here, power supply we have, so that's why we are not getting this breakdown voltage. Only up to this point only we are going to get breakdown voltage. Okay, here no need to find out here breakdown voltage for this experiment, but outside another apparatus, so we'll go for so I have taken here Physitech. They are given up to 0 to 15. Your other range also we have, but it is very costly, we haven't taken. So other range you are going to take out the power supply, then definitely you will get here breakdown voltage, and there at this condition you have to draw once again tangent, and you are going to find out once again the reverse resistance also. Now I am not going to find out breakdown voltage as well as only we are going to find out only reverse resistance. We are going to find out any 2 points you take out on the line, and we are going to find out once again we are getting this I2, I1, V2, V1 you will get, substitute in the formula, we are getting the reverse resistance also you will get here. Clear? Now here in this forward bias, reverse bias, why you are getting like this? I mean, so you will take out the theory. I will take out here the PN junction diode. So when I connected here, forward bias means positive to positive. Positive to positive means P type of material to positive, and N type of material to negative. I have connected here positive and negative. When I am connected here positive, then positive charges will going to reside. When I connected here negative, negative charges will going to reside. In this P type of material, we have the majority carriers are holes. So in this you have the majority carriers are minus. So inside we have plus also, minority carriers. We have minus also. It's not like that we have only plus. It's not present here minus, but number is more here. The positive is more number we have. Negative charges are less number we have. That is called majority, minority. So more number we have negative here, less number we have positive. That's why it's a majority, minority we have to say. Now because of this positive charge, positive will going to move this side, and negative charge, because of this negative terminal, okay, negative you have, so negative charge will going to move this side. Okay, now the majority carriers will going to move towards junction, and minority carriers will going to, majority carriers in the here negative will going to move towards the junction. Now up to point what you have taken here, so up to 5 volts, up to 5 volts, okay, up to 5 volts. So the majority carriers will going to reach junction. So after 5.5 means I will take out increase 5.5 to 5.5. Suddenly these majority carriers pressure is increased on the junction because it is stored here at nearby this junction, and suddenly the junction will going to break down. So total number bunch of these positive charges will going to jump from here to here. Similarly bunch of negative charges will going to move from here to here. Then when you are going to place over the ammeter shows here sudden rise of your current. Okay, sudden rise of your current. So because of the bunch of majority carriers move from here to here and here to here, then ammeter shows the sudden rise of current here. Because of that, so at this point we have to say junction is breakdown. Okay, that is called cut-in voltage. Suddenly where charges will going to rise suddenly, current will going to rise suddenly, that point is called the cut-in voltage. Clear or not? So this is the way we have forward bias, cut-in voltage we are getting. Reverse bias. Reverse bias means what you have reverse bias? So I will take out here and I will show you reverse bias. So reverse bias, so when I have connected P type of material to negative charge, negative power supply, and positive to we have to connect N type of material. Okay, and then what happened here? So all the positive will going to reside here. Here this is the negative and this is your positive. So all the negative charges will going to reside here, and all the positive charges will going to reside here. Okay, so now because of this negative, these inside minority carriers move towards the junction. Minority carriers, because of this positive, the minority carrier inside N type of material. Minority carriers are positive. This will going to move and place here all the negative charges. All the negative carrier will going to gather, but it hasn't any energy to break this junction. So slowly it will going to leak the current, leak the charges. The leakage will go into. When I am going to leakage, you are getting Then in this you have graph second, and the leakage current you are going to observe. Leakage current you have to observe. Okay, then slowly leakage will going to increase, suddenly junction will going to break down. Suddenly junction will going to break down. Then you are getting, this is called breakdown voltage. Okay, so that is happen in the reverse bias you will get here. Okay, this is the way you will get here. Here I am getting here somewhere here the breakdown voltage. When I am going to increase more power supply, we need more voltage we need. So that's why we required more than these 15 volts are required to get the breakdown voltage. Okay, clear? So this is about the PN junction diode. So I'll going to upload other experiments also in this site. Okay, thank you very much.